Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, welcome, and I'd love for you to subscribe and stay a while. In my last video, I shared all of my Christmas decor spread out all over the sofa, and that is our starting point. I brought everything onto the floor or the sofa in the living room so we can really start creating. This year, I decided to bring in burgundy and a little red. I call it Merlot, and it's instantly elevated the entire space. It adds depth, warmth, and just the right amount of richness alongside my neutrals. I'm taking a slow, intentional approach. I'm going to be layering in colors, textures, and pieces that really feel timeless and cozy. So let's get started and decorate together. I'm really big on making sure that your tree is well lit. So I picked up 4 of these string lights, and I actually decided not to use them because the tree was glowing so beautifully at night that I knew that I just did not want it any brighter. This is a very well lit tree. So first things first, I just started to really fluff. I spent about 20 minutes fluffing this tree. And of course, I'm filming at night, and I chose this specifically because you can really the glow and get a good feel of how your lights are going to look for the majority of the day, because of course it gets dark so early. And this way I'm able to judge if I needed those lights. And as you can see here, after even fluffing the tree out where it obviously becomes more and more dense, still very, very bright. Now I do have the camera lights on, but believe me, I shut them all off. I tested it out, and the glow was just so perfect. So again, I decided not to use the lights. And from here, we're on to decorating. Drop a comment below and let me know, when you start decorating, do you start with your topper or do you start with your tree? For me, I start with these larger balls because I'm going deep with those. You'll find that you can really see through your tree from some places in the room. So I like to push some of these bigger balls way deep in the tree to take up some of that white space or empty space. And it works out very well because then I can start coming in with my layers of ribbon. This beautiful herringbone ribbon, I just love it because paired with this velvet ribbon, it gives really a nice balance between masculine and feminine to me. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I picked that up from Michael's, and the velvet came from Hobby Lobby. And so I'm just adding my layers of ribbon. I simply tuck it in, I twist it around a branch to make the loop, and I work my way down in a diagonal fashion. And then I cut the ends of the ribbons in a fishtail. Now that I've used all the big balls to fill in the spaces deep within the tree, I can come in and bring them more towards the outer edges. I'll just speed up the film here and share with you guys just how I strategically placed all of my larger 8-inch balls. I didn't need to use as many black as I had originally thought, but when I did use the black, I used matte. I just love these flock balls, and I'm using the neutral, the browns, and the blacks. These deep gold mercury balls are some of my favorite. They are absolutely gorgeous. I got a big one from Hobby Lobby, and then I got a smaller version of them you'll see coming up here soon from Walmart. And this is where I noticed that the juxtaposition of the gold against the flocked balls really gave it that touch of elegance that I love. It's very rich and gorgeous. Next, I'm coming in with the flocked balls of a smaller size. These are plentiful for me. I use them as fillers, but I'm very meticulous still about the spacing and the balancing of them all. I'm also using several techniques. Some of these I don't use anything except for the balls, and I push them in the tree because my tree is so dense that I can just balance the balls on them. But others I bring to the end, and then some of them I'm tucking midway. Getting these beautiful chocolate brown paper-like ornaments was one of the best decisions ever, especially because it was hard to find chocolate, and these just had that certain amount of shine to them. And the glitter is glued on, it doesn't flake off, but the size is just perfect, the color is perfect. I love everything about them. I'm a fan of the onion shape, and so these came in several different shapes that I just love. Time to work in the ceramic acorns. Enter my favorite Christmas ornaments of the season. These are glass. They have sort of a hammered look to them, and just the paint technique on them is just so gorgeous. They're very heavy. I love the cap on them. If you can notice, they have that old gold, and it's a very wide cap. These are just the most beautiful. They're brown and black, and so I just love the combination. And then they have some strokes of, if you can see it at all, brush gold. Moving right along to these absolutely wonderful, oh, they are so pretty. These are fabric covered, and they're just in the shape of a pine cone. I picked these up this season at the at-home store. I just love them because of their size, their texture, just the deep, rich color. Everything about them is gorgeous. To bring in some more of the black, I have these really cute wooden houses. These are really well made. I can imagine even doing something where you have light shining through these windows, but the light does shine through them, as you can see here, just really cute. These are the gold glass balls that I was telling you about earlier. So glad I decided to put them on a longer string. That really did work out well. So I came in with these, and I came in with my smaller white ceramic trees. These ceramic trees are also some of my favorite decorations this year. So far, I've only picked up one very special, unique item, and it's this marble-like hand-painted glass bell. It was a one-of-a-kind at Home Goods. I'm really happy about how the tree is turning out. It's really filling up. It's nice and balanced. I'm feeling the highs and lows. I'm feeling the dark, deep richness of it. Let me show you what it looks like once I turn down the lights. This tree has so much depth. It has so much texture. And it's all about being strategic. You can pack it, you can make it sparse, but as long as you are really focused on creating depth, and you do that by playing with colors and by playing with the orientation of your ornaments. And now the long-awaited moment to bring in some of that luscious, lush red. That deep red is just so gorgeous. The layering on makes it so rich. It makes the browns just appear a little lighter because it is really a deep color, and I just absolutely love it. It was the best choice. And so then I'm gonna also bring in some of these berry picks to really make everything brighter. The eucalyptus stems, they're just plastic. They're actually very short, but there's just something about them I love. It's the color, and it's also their shape. Iridescent bowls are lovely for reflecting the light. They really pick up whatever colors are around them and reflect them so beautifully. I used these picks last year and I still love them just the same. They're so big. The balls are just heavy, and it's a really beautiful, elegant touch. So I came in with this as one of the last picks, and this about finished my tree. Next, I put on the topper, and we were all done. that's where I'll leave you for today. Cozy, layered, and full in the spirit of the season. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and decorating together. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It truly supports my channel more than you know. And I'll see you in the next one as we continue to celebrate the season slowly and intentionally.